Back on the Anglers Extra pregame show from Eldritch Park. It's time for part one of the two catches of the day. Right now we start with the Anglers and Chatham catcher Shea Langeliers. Shea, how we doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing pretty well, thank you. Shea, you're the DH tonight in the lineup. Probably a pretty new thing for you this summer as an everyday catcher at Baylor. What do you think of that DH spot?
You know, at first it was kind of weird because I'm used to being out there like catching every inning of the game. So it was kind of an adjustment at first, being in the dugout, and then you getting at bat like every 45 minutes or so. So you kind of have to stay mentally locked into the game, make sure that when you get up there, like when it's your turn, you're ready to go. So, I mean, it wasn't a major adjustment, it was just a little adjustment, but I like it. I like hitting.
Speaking of adjustments and hitting, I've seen you working with hitting coach Jamie D'Antona a lot over the past couple of weeks. What are you guys talking about out there?
You know, we're not. He's not trying to like change anything. He's just making like minor mental adjustments. Is like these last couple of weeks, I've been like kind of dropping my hands when I'm swinging. So he just tried to change my focal point with my eyes and make me like look at the top of the ball and drive through the top of the ball. And it's helping me stay on top and just drive down through.
Okay. You started off scorching hot this summer. You feel like pitchers maybe figure you out as the summer goes on?
Maybe it's some of figuring me out, and then some of me just like falling in, I guess you'd call it a slump. I mean, it happens. It's baseball, and you just got to keep grinding. But I'm starting to figure it out again.
Whole new season now as the playoffs begin tonight. What's a team's mindset heading into the postseason?
You know, it's just for us. It's just another game. We're gonna go out there and play. We're gonna play our best game. See what the outcome is, and you know, we try not to think too much about it. Just go out there and have fun, play baseball.
The Anglers open things up with the Orleans Firebirds in the first round. You played them in the last two games of the regular season as well. What do you know about Orleans?
Well, you know, they're the best team in the league right now. They have the best hitting, the best pitching statistically. So it's gonna be a battle. But you know, when we play our best game, it always gives us a shot. So we'll see what happens.
They're playing for a shift in the playoffs in his last season as the Chatham skipper. What does that mean to you?
You know, I didn't want to say it's a lot of pressure, but I mean, it's a pretty cool thing. You know, we're gonna be able to look back and be like, hey, we got to play on Shift's last team, so that's gonna be pretty cool. And we're gonna try to make it pretty memorable for him. So we're gonna go out there and give it our best.
Now here at Eldritch Park, pretty weird dimensions. 434 to straightaway center field, just 300 down the left field line. As a right-handed hitter, that's your power porch. Does that affect your approach at all?
I try not to let it affect my approach. I try to just stick to hitting line drives. But you know, when you show up and you see that, and it's like, wow, if you hit it to center, it's kind of like, well, there's a lot of room out there. So, and if you hit the left, obviously you don't got to hit it that far. But I try not to think about it too much. Just go up there and stay hitting line drives.
Talking about straightaway center field, you did have a home run robbed earlier in the campaign. That's something we're always going to be talking about, so you're never going to run away from it. Aside from that, what are some of your favorite moments from this season?
Oh, gosh, there's so many. It's just, honestly, I'd say my favorite moment overall is just playing baseball with these guys. Obviously, I came out here, I didn't know any of them, and then getting to know these guys and play with them every day, it's been awesome. You know, every day, even if we lose or we win, we're out here having fun, and we're a really good baseball team. So I can't pick one specific memory, but just playing baseball with these guys, it's been awesome.
Now, talking about that pitching staff again, DH tonight, so you're not catching, but what do you expect from Jack Perkins, the starting pitcher tonight for the Anglers?
You know, Perkins is Perkins. He's gonna go out there, he's gonna shove, and we all believe in him. We all know he's gonna go out there and do his thing. So I think we'll be fine.
And working with all the other pitchers, really impressive pitching staff from a lot of great schools around the country. What do you think of those guys so far?
Oh gosh, they're obviously like. I guess from a statistical standpoint, Orleans is like the best pitching staff, but I mean, we got guys just as good. So, I mean, all these guys are throwing 90 and above, and they spot up and great off-speed pitches, and it's fun to catch and it's hard to hit. So, it's been one heck of a summer, that's for sure.
How do you think you've improved since the summer began?
I think just I've been improving just seeing like these good pitching and catching these good guys all the time, because it like requires you to step up and like be locked in and play 100% all the time. So you go up there and you take one at bat off, you're going to get out. So I mean, the pitchers, they're just too good. And then catching, if you're not locked in, you're going to be making mistakes. These guys throw too hard, and their stuff is just too good. So I think it's like an experience thing, getting out here and playing against these guys. So I feel like I've gotten better this summer just playing with these guys.
Now, one other thing you've adapted to is the weather, correct? You said when you go back to Texas, it's going to be tough for you, right?
Yeah, it's going to be really tough because I've been here for 2 months now, and the weather here has been amazing. It's been like 70 degrees every day, and then going back to Texas, it's going to be 100 the first day I show up. I'm going to be sweating. It's going to be brutal.
What'd you do on the off day yesterday?
I just hung out with my family. We went on the Hyannis Harbor cruise. Just got to hang out with my dad and my sister, so that was pretty fun. Just laid back.
Now, last one for you here, Shea. You go up to the dish in your first at-bat of the playoffs in the Cape Cod League. What's going through your mind when you step up to the plate?
I'm just going to try to treat it like every other bat. You know, I'm not going to try to think too much, but it's going to be Got to get the jitters out before I get up there for sure, but I'm just going to try to treat it like another at bat.
Good answer. Shea, thank you.
Thank you.